The team at Soweto Creamery have only a few minutes to finish an order of fluffy waffles and ice cream before the power cuts. This is the new normal in South Africa, which experienced more than 200 days of blackouts imposed by state power company Eskom last year. Known as load shedding, the cuts can happen with only a few hours notice and last up to 12 hours per day, putting frozen stocks at risk.
Ice cream has a particular structure. If it melts and it freezes again, it won't be the same. So we can't afford not to have power, you know. But at this point, if load shedding continues to hammer us like this, we will have to close down, unfortunately.
President Cyril Ramaphosa a year ago publicly praised Soweto Creamery for opening its doors using the government's monthly $23 COVID grant. The president's attention helped boost business, but the cost of running on a generator is just too high. The government says it will solve the power problems within the next 2 years, but experts are skeptical.
But unfortunately, the sad reality is, according to my projections, that load shedding is projected to double over the next 5 years and not be resolved within 5 years, but actually double and come to a peak in 5 years' time. And only now that things are already coming to a head and pretty much the system is breaking, are we seeing the government now making moves and making steps in the right direction of writing up the legislature that would oversee the unbundling of Eskom and independent power producers coming onto the grid. And those are the kind of decisions that, you know, if depending on how they roll out and how quickly we can get them implemented in the country, we'll see load shedding end.
Economists warn the energy crisis could plunge South Africa into a recession, worsening unemployment, already at a record 1/3 of the population. 31-year-old Simpiwe Nkosi used to work in construction but was laid off. His Soweto suburb has been without power for months, forcing more than 100 families to rely on batteries and candles, more hurdles to finding a job.
I have to go elsewhere where I can find electricity so I can maybe apply or send CVs, make copies. I have to go, I still have to get money, taxi, maybe go out. Or sometimes we go to the mall just to type, send it there. But sometimes even the mall doesn't have electricity because of load shedding. So yeah, it's very hard.
With just 1 year before elections, South Africa's government has declared ending power cuts its top priority. But it's a promise the ruling African National Congress Party has been making for nearly a decade, and South Africans are losing patience. Zahir Kassem for VOA News, Johannesburg.